Welcome back! Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Oh, today, we got a new tool. So, this is a welding helmet. This is a welding positioner. But not just a positioner. This is the cheapest positioner that you can buy in the world. Let me grab a stool here. Sit you down and tell you about this guy. Watch it. Magic? No. Foot pedal. It's down there. You're up there, so you can't see it. But this thing, basically what it does is you're going to get like your piece that you're going to weld, right? Get the piece! You're going to stick them in here, and you're going to tighten this job. And you're going to... Not on this one because it's, it's spinning the wrong way. You wouldn't want that. You'd want, if you were welding into a flange. You get what I mean? Put your piece in, weld her up. So these used to be like thousands of dollars. They still are. If you want to buy like a brand name one, you can spend quite a bit on them, and they hold a lot more weight. This is from a company called Vevor. Could be Vevor, could be Chinese, could be Italian. Not sure, but I'm certain it's one of them. So I'm going to tell you how much it costs in a second, but first I'm going to tell you some of the features of this machine. So it plugs into your 110 right there. You got your little foot pedal thingamadoer, and you have direction that you can change. So right now, clockwise, flick it, counterclockwise. So that's pretty cool. That way if you're welding a tube and you have to flip it around, your weld bead can go in the same direction. Everything can look uniform as it's supposed to be. Might not be a big deal to some. I think it's pretty good. You got your ground clamp here, which is where you clamp your ground cable to. I'll probably extend this or something. I feel like it hanging off like this just isn't great. So there's like a little spring-loaded ground here. So it's constantly making connection with the base and the chuck, and obviously your piece is grounded through the metal of the chuck and the base. Also, another cool feature is it tilts up to 90 degrees. And then it tilts, and then obviously, you can still spin your piece. So that's cool. This one, the speeds. You got a little speed dialer. So that's max chooch. You can slow it right down. And you can actually just slow it down right to a complete stop. So it's pretty sensitive, pretty good adjustment on her. I don't know, it's not that loud. Probably sounds pretty loud in the video because it's like a high pitch. But yeah, that's the story on this guy. Pretty much not much more to it than that. The chuck though, I had to upgrade. The chuck that it comes with is like a... Here's the chuck it comes with. This is a free jaw chuck. It's just grabbing this 3-inch tube here, but not very well. So this is the Sandu, and the Sandu, it's not very good. It could hold stuff, but it's small. You get these little dowel pins you got to stick in there to like witch it together. This one is also from Vevor for like a mini metal lathe. So you can put your little key in here and you can turn it to adjust it. This actually came with like a T-handle. I had to knock the handle out of it because when it's in the chuck, it actually hits the table. It's not a great setup, but I could extend this piece or I could just wheel it in with my fingers and then just snug it up like that, which is what I've done. So that's one of the upgrades I did. Another upgrade is I put stickers on it so it looks super cool. My favorite upgrade, one of my favorite upgrades I did this, obviously the chuck, but since there's tooling to go with it, you don't want them just like rolling around and falling off everywhere. I actually super glued a couple magnets here so I could just stick that there, and then this to the other side. That way when I pull the piece off, the magnets don't come with it ever, and it stays out of the way, and yeah, it's pretty good. So this is the full feature of the machine. It's pretty sweet. Can't wait to try it. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me. I've never used one of these. I am familiar with TIG welding, but not with a positioner. So, and I could never play drums because it took the 2 feet and the hands, and this is taking the hands, and guess what? Now I'm at 2 feet, one for the pedal and one for the pedal for this. So we'll see how it goes. It might be a giant mistake, but you might be noticing I'm spinning this around quite easily. And I want to show you the coolest thing that you could do for one of these. Because these are so tall, they're probably a foot tall by the time you put the chuck on it, which if you set it on your workbench, you know, you're at this height, that's fine. But if you have a piece on it, and your weld is, you know, your weld joint's up here, now you're like at a weird height. If it's any taller, you're going to add a weirder height. Wow. Check this out. So, walk here. Check it out, look. She's going away. And then you can pump it back up, because I actually mounted this thing to a motorcycle jack. I got a good deal on this motorcycle jack, and I think that it's probably going to do the job just fine. Also, keeps it totally movable. I can pack it away easy, and I can adjust the height, obviously. So let's see this here. So yeah, that's the motorcycle jack setup. Don't mind the mess. I mean, I'm doing stuff. It's messy. Whatever. So that's the motorcycle jack setup. It's pretty sweet. That thing is rated for 330 pounds. That thing's only rated to hold 10 kilograms. So obviously that will never get maxed out. And oh, I forgot about the most important part of this video. How much was this welding positioner? All right, so the welding positioner on Vevor.com or .ca, because I'm in Canada, was $308. Now the chuck was another, I think, $80. So it was about $390. Call it $400. Free shipping, and it's new, and it's blue. It's good for me, good for you. There you have it. That's really all I got on this thing. I'm really excited to try it out, give it a whirl, give it a twirl. And I'll let you know how I make out in the next video. It's probably going to look like, could look really nice, could look really bad. You're going to see. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. If you found it useful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share with a friend. If you thought it sucked, give it a thumbs down. I'm open to that too. Anything helps. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.